Guys, this is Anjon and Andrew from the Dork Den. We're going to be doing a playthrough of the arena tutorial today. So this is Andrew's first time playing any arena whatsoever. I don't think you've played any Magic Online either.
No, I haven't.
So this is really his first time playing Magic Online. And yeah, looking forward to it. So we're just going to get right into it.
It's a pretty straightforward program, isn't it?
Yeah, it's much simpler than Magic Online. I think it's a lot easier for people to understand.
That's good. So it wants us to play a land here, so just drag and drop?
Yep.
Perfect.
Good. You don't have enough lands to cast anything yet. So that's all you can do right now.
Your opponent is Kylea, who I assume is an elf.
Mm-hmm.
And land so you can summon a creature.
Yeah. Just follow along with the tutorial. I think that there's some interesting things that can be done with auto tapping, but right now, since you're playing a monocolored deck, it doesn't really matter. You just basically drag the card out onto the battlefield. I think that they're going for more of the new application type things where eventually this will be playable on mobile.
Mm-hmm. So we have the option of deciding which lands we want to tap, but if we don't care, we can just send the card out there.
Exactly.
Well, that's kind of useful.
Yeah.
So we'll play.
Saves a lot of time.
Only one of your creatures is ready to attack.
So when we go to combat, it's just clicking on the creature.
You can click on it, or
there we go.
Or you can just, like, in the lower right, you can click all attack if that's what you want to do.
Sure. So it gives you some options between what you want to use and whatnot.
Yeah.
You're going to pay for that.
You're gonna apparently pay. Yeah. I don't know. I would be worried if I were you.
I don't know how I feel about just getting a tap symbol instead of having the cards actually tapped all the way.
Yeah. I prefer it to be clearer, but I think that because you can mouse over basically everything, it does come off as pretty clear. Like it's easy to understand what is and what is not tapped. Especially because there's like a symbol that obviously doesn't exist in the board game.
Yeah.
Pity I have to crush you.
You think they'll start making like the clear things to put over your lands? Like, this is clear, this is tapped.
I mean, they tried that with Amonkhet and the little cardboard pieces.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Just like you need to sprinkle them on all over your stuff.
That beast will destroy
Oh,
you.
we probably don't want to attack into this guy, so
Yeah.
we'll pass, we'll play the land.
Save your elephant for later.
You've shown spirit, but I will show you strength.
I would suggest chump blocking or blocking to stay alive, because otherwise the Baloth will rumble all over your face.
And that's just click and drag again?
Yep.
Well, that arrow is pretty helpful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lets you know exactly what's going on. That's definitely a perk as opposed to real life, or if you can just gesture and maybe not be entirely clear what's going on.
Yeah.
Still recovering.
In the previous program, Magic Online, it would like put the card like underneath the other card, and I think that like even in a complex board state, that could even get confusing, and the arrows kind of, for me, clear that up.
So it is kind of interesting on Arena here how if you don't know a card and you don't know what its text is, it's kind of hard to know from the card. But if you just hover over it, that's not too bad to get used to.
Yeah.
So this is probably helpful here.
Vengeance taken.
You're not making this.
We'll smash with an elephant here.
Yep.
We've got you cornered.
Cast the
Let's
spell.
see what this card
Clear a
does.
path to
Oh, that
finish
seems
her.
helpful.
Yeah, no. It's almost like it was made that way.
And it's again, you can see how that was a nice use of it to automatically tap the lands for me.
Yeah.
You can get used to that.
Don't get too used to it.
Well fought,
You'll get
outsider.
tilted when it taps the wrong lands for you, just on autopilot. I know that when I played the game by myself, like not the tutorial, obviously, there have been a few cases where it's tapped the wrong lands, and I haven't been able to cast some of my spells. So just something to be
Good
wary
work
about.
there.
That's good to know.
Surprise attack!
Do you get to choose the battlefield when you're playing outside the tutorial, or is it always different?
Unfortunately, you do not. You get assigned one,
Yes!
and I think there
First
are
blood.
4 or 5 of them right now.
Yay!
Don't worry. These things are basically.
Well, that's nice that there's a little variety.
Yeah. Like if you click this in the corner here, I don't know if it'll let you do it. You can have a little, yeah. You click the gargoyles in the upper left. That they do little, I don't know, Hearthstone-esque type animations, which is pretty cool.
Yay?
You need
They put
to
some
mount
thought into
defense.
this game, man. Does
Yeah.
it work up here too? Oh, it does. I'll probably want to play this guy.
Yep. Otherwise, you're gonna get raged on pretty hard.
Put a clock in.
Yep.
You have to confirm on the bottom in case you mess up.
Yeah. It's a large monster.
I've got more where that came from.
And this tutorial is pretty easy. If we've both played Magic before, but if
Yeah.
you hadn't, it walks you through it
Yeah, absolutely.
pretty easily. Play another 2/2. Play a 1-drop.
Gotta play your cat.
Your creatures aren't tough enough to survive being blocked. Hold them back.
So we'll decide not to attack here because the crackback will start getting a little rough.
Yep. And obviously, being a goblin himself, this guy can't resist just smashing all out.
Do we want to do the double block here?
I like it. I mean, we can get punished by something like Sure Strike, but I don't know if that's really a thing in this part of the tutorial.
Let's live dangerously.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, nobody kills my troops but me!
Awesome.
Huh?
It's time to get into the red zone with these guys.
So, when you're playing online, I assume you have control over when you switch phases.
Yeah. So see these like mouse over the you can, if you click them, you can set stops while you're playing in the like independently of the tutorial. So it just kind of takes you through them right now, but in the normal game, or I guess in the regular part of Magic Arena, you can just say, "Oh, I'd like to stop here."
Now.
That's good.
Yeah.
We'll hold back again. It's probably the smart play.
I think you have control over the board, and
Never walk barefoot in a goblin warren.
you know this guy being full on theme, just all smash.
It's gonna turn dude sideways and not care about the consequences.
Exactly.
It's time to bring the pain.
This is going to hurt.
That guy has a lot of power.
This guy's puns might be a little too much for me to handle.
Yeah. Will you survive? Stay tuned until next week.
Probably hold. What do you think? Do you hold back here, or do you try to get some damage?
I would attack with a 3/4 because we're obviously fine with trading with the 7/3.
do a little chump block in here.
Well, that seems fine.
Taking 7 does not seem fine.
Yeah.
So
7 is a
we should
lot.
probably give up now.
Especially when you're at 13.
These cards seem to come up pretty handily.
Yeah,
when you
it's
need them.
just
Have mercy on me, please.
He's keeping the shrine back, the shrine keeper back just in case. That was like a 4-mana removal spell. I like it.
Maybe the tutorial, maybe they're gonna teach you to be a bit more proactive with your plays. Better safe than sorry, right?
Fair enough.
And do you get prizes like this every game?
Not every game. There are quests that you play and unlock during the day or week, and you'll get individual prizes. But most of the prizes come from playing in like different events, and getting a certain number of wins will unlock a certain threshold of prizes.
Cool. And that's what kind of keeps this game free to play, right? If you choose to.
Yeah, if you choose to, you can grind the quests and then use the quests to enter events and use those events to, build your collection.
Studying the nuances of combat.
And if you're not enjoying the grind, you can always solve that problem, like any problem in Magic, with money.
You can always buy the best deck, right?
Yes, exactly.
He might look like any other merfolk, but his knowledge is boundless.
Is there, so the best way to know whose turn it is by which bar is highlighted, right?
If it
Yes.
is wisdom you seek,
Also,
I
see
will
the
teach you.
little aura above the Planeswalker?
Oh, yep.
That also denotes whose turn it is.
First,
That's really
my
neat.
feeling.
Can you see how the flying creatures are hovering above the
Yeah,
battlefield?
I like that.
Especially since you don't see the keyword without hovering over it. It's
Exactly.
a really great representation there.
I think that that's something that was missing from Magic Online and is finally getting implemented.
You must understand the air, land, and sea.
Oh, so that's interesting. I just noticed how the cards have arena in the symbol instead of their actual set.
Yeah.
Is that something you notice throughout regular playthrough too, or do they show the set they're in?
They normally show the set they're in. This is just a tutorial like type set that they have created.
Sure, that makes sense. We'll make
I
our
mean-
cat a little bit bigger.
Yeah. I dubbed the
Go.
Sir Kittiesworth.
Be
And,
paying attention.
start the race, I guess.
Cats eat birds, right?
I guess. If they, yeah. I don't even know what will happen if you give that cat flying.
Obstacles may block your path, but do not lose sight of your true goal.
That crab has a lot of toughness.
Oh, look at its little
You think it's
hat.
the
So
pirate
cute.
skull that gives it all the extra boost, or is it just like straight up magic?
I can see how the pirate crab would give some inspiration to being a little tougher. We'll decide not to attack because we'll just bounce off that crab.
Exactly.
Battles ebb and flow.
Oh no.
Blue players.
Yeah.
There's always something going on.
Yeah. Interesting to choose the Loxodon over the cat, but I understand.
Well, we'll just make Sir Kittiesworth a little bit bigger.
Yeah, there you go.
And we'll get in for some damage. We'll see if he blocks.
No, sacrificial crab, no problem.
If you keep to the shallows, you'll never learn the secrets of the depths.
Wow, that sounds deep.
Are they this punny in actual gameplay?
No, they don't emote as much. It's mostly your other opponent BMing you.
Have they instituted a chat feature yet?
No, there's no. I don't think there will be. It'll be like Hearthstone where there's emotes only, and like the first thing you do if you get tilted by emotes is squelch your opponent. That will help us with the race.
If you make big waves, do not blame the ocean when you get carried away.
Okay.
His lessons are just so
What's this guy do?
majestic.
Oh. Makes him 3/3 and flying. Let's see. Spirit without flying feels kind of weird.
It's a ground spirit.
Or do we make Sir Kittiesworth bigger?
Spread
it up?
I would spread it out because Sir Kittiesworth then blocks the 4/6, and blue is known to have a lot of bounce, and that wouldn't feel very good. And this guy can basically is a turn 2 clock on your opponent. So I think that this is a better play. Does it really matter? I would block with the cat.
So Kittiesworth will not die in the trade.
The student is a river. The teacher is an ocean. The master is also an ocean.
Wait.
This guy likes his oceans.
This one sounds a
Yeah.
bit fishy.
And his dinosaurs.
You know what?
We've got.
The mystic I was thinking of isn't even a merfolk.
We'll make our flyer a bit bigger
Yeah, why not?
so we can't get through the block.
Boom.
It was fun while it lasted.
I'm glad he enjoyed that game.
I definitely did. See what kind of loot we got.
Oh.
Nice. Does it add it to the deck right away?
Yeah, I think so.
You're almost ready to take on anyone, including whoever roughed you up in the first place. Watch her every move and be ready for anything.
Ah, so it's warning us about some instant speed action.
One
Yep.
pretty little thing has wandered into my web.
More Sanctuary Cat. I don't know if we'll be upgrading it to Sir Kittiesworth, but
Go
One name
on,
hope.
attack.
yeah.
Well, he left some mana open. This feels like a trap, but I guess losing a 1-drop isn't too bad.
Yeah, I mean, it would just be a card for a card, which wouldn't
This
be
is
that
my
bad.
favorite part.
Cool cut. Goodbye, friend. I'm glad we didn't put the Night Aura on it. That would have been pretty bad for us.
That's another good reason to not play out our other creatures before attacking too.
That's true. You would have given him the option, or her, the option to take the damage and then destroy your bigger threat.
So it's just good to know if they're leaving mana open like that, we'll try to bait them into the worst choice for them.
Yep. That's just good magic.
I don't know if I play good magic.
Well, yeah, neither do I, but you know, I'm getting better constantly. That's what's important.
So you play another dude out.
Yeah, definitely. Also, it just will end your turn if you're not able to take any action.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean,
It doesn't in the normal game. It
Oh,
does in
doesn't.
this. Yeah.
I'm kind of liking how there isn't a lot of clicking around the map that you have to do. It's
Yeah.
all pretty centered around your hand in the corner
Aw,
here.
Don't even get a hit in.
I've been waiting for this.
What is this guy? Do not block. Ooh.
Ooh, that's bad news, Bears. Play land.
Careful. You can't afford to take another hit like that.
So we'll hold that up and try to ambush her.
Yeah.
Block
We'll see how
first.
she likes
Then
instant
it's
speed
time for some
spells.
Yeah.
fury of your own.
Declared block.
it now.
Then before damage.
Mm-hmm.
And does it have that stop every time you have combat damage happening?
Yeah. So it'll make that stop for you, especially if you have a trick like that. And then we'll go for 1 and 2.
Huh, you've fallen right into my trap.
Get ready.
We're gonna surprise him with more tactical advantage, I believe.
Tactical strategery.
Yeah. The Shrine Keeper has kept many shrines.
I respect that.
And say we didn't have enough power to get through everything, will it give you the option of
I've
what
got
to
nothing,
assign damage to?
really.
Yeah.
I'm at your mercy.
What's nice about it is the click and drag feature, so you can order blockers with just like it like pops up a window and you can click and drag them to like the order you want them in.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, it's like really clear as opposed to not before. On Magic Online, it was like actually kind of difficult to actually go through the individual order, where this just makes it really easy.
So they're definitely learning then.
Yeah.
Now it's my turn.
Hurry! Make some blockers.
So I would just block with 1, because then they're dead on board.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't thinking of that.
Ugh, why won't you die?
Now you've
They're
got
dead on board anyway, but
Well, we didn't know this was coming.
yeah. Flying Spirit, double Flying Spirit.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll be in touch.
Ooh.
One more level of the tutorial?
Yeah, I believe so. When we get our treasure chest.
Can't wait.
Nice job. That was some quick thinking.
Who is the final boss?
You looked within an inch of your life.
Think he'll be a
Now
planeswalker?
you're unstoppable.
Maybe.
Who were you fighting in the first place, anyway?
Uh-oh. That is, a big guy.
Sometimes I hate when I'm right.
Yeah.
I annihilated you. I really
What?
didn't expect to
This
see
is
you
a
again.
terrible idea. There's no way you're prepared for this guy.
Why would they discourage you like that? That's what I want to know.
To make you feel better when you win,
I
probably.
guess, yeah.
Gotta play those mind games.
For sure.
I'll make a deal with you, Planeswalker. Defeat me, and I'll let you go. Lose, and you will serve me for eternity.
Fight as if your life depended on it.
Yeah, eternity is a long time. I don't know if you knew that.
No, I've never really had that come up. We'll just get rid of an extra land here.
Yeah, I think so.
Did he just throw away a dragon?
You look surprised. I do as I choose with what is mine, and it is all mine.
We didn't need that guy.
I do like how you can see the graveyard if you wanted to.
Yeah, it's a nice feature. There's
at my whim.
when you play more normal games, the exile is actually to the left of your library, or to the right on your side, to the left of your opponent's, and you can just click that and see what's been exiled, which is really cool.
Power is the only thing that matters. There is nothing else.
Seems good.
A bit greedy there, but okay.
Yeah. He has board parity. So, time to draw some cards. I guess we're... Oh, taking a tactical advantage.
gonna try to clear a board,
Nothing
press it up a
stand in
little
the way
bit.
of what I seek. Not even death.
Just can't keep them out, can't
Flying dragon.
Flying and haste,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah, that's a big threat.
But you know what's great? Gaining some life.
Yeah, it'll definitely help.
Keep racing.
Yeah, definitely.
Enough of this.
Who's double casting something? Okay. I don't know what's about to happen, but it can't be good, right?
Probably.
Seismic Rusher deals 2 to each creature twice. Oh, 2 to each creature without flying. Oh no.
Whoa!
I guess that makes sense if you're playing dragons.
Yeah.
So what does this guy do? Gain a life, draw a card?
Whenever you play another creature with 2 or less.
Yep. So he's like a better mentor than you somehow?
I don't know about that, but ooh, he's refilling his hand.
But he is tapping out. So
That's true.
We have a chance.
We got our window.
Let's draw a card here.
Yeah.
Gain a life. Let's keep shaning the draw. Let's
Yep.
draw a card.
I mean, might as well.
Just might be able to pull this off.
Aha.
Yep.
We'll get rid of that dragon now while he's tapped out. Playing blue probably has some sort of counter magic, right?
Soon there will be nothing left of you.
Yeah, another big creature. Hope we can chain some creatures of our own together.
So you can
Yeah.
prepare for his attack.
Alright, well we can't get through this guy. Rough.
Okay, yeah.
Let's see if we can activate our trap card here.
I mean, 3 triggers is 3 triggers. That's a lot of cards.
And gaining life too.
Yeah.
I've underestimated you.
Let's see, what's this do? +2/+2. I don't think we can get any trades out of this if we...
I mean, we could trade 2 spirits and the tactical advantage.
to get the flying dragon.
Yep.
Do we want to do that?
I think it would be fine. I don't really know what's in our deck, so it's hard for me to tell like how
What's gonna happen?
Yeah, well, like how well we can deal with that. So if we're given the opportunity to deal with something that's such a problem,
Congratulations. You're actually beginning to irritate me.
nice.
Pretty good at irritating people.
Is that good?
I don't know. I'll get another trigger here. Ooh, an angel. Yeah, those are usually good.
Just smash for the 1.
Yep.
You're not blocking with that guy. It's too valuable.
Do you really think a mere angel will stop me? My power is beyond that of a god.
He's a little conceited there, isn't he?
Of course. He's a dragon planeswalker. Of course he's going to be conceited.
Guess I didn't think that went through.
Yeah. Oh no.
There goes our card engine.
Yeah. I wonder if we take 6 this time.
Yeah, and then get him for 6 on the...
Well, we'll see what we draw.
Admit defeat.
Ooh, is that enough?
Come this
7?
far, don't give up
Not
now.
quite.
4, 6...
But I definitely think you put it on the Sarah Angel because she has vigilance, so she doesn't. She doesn't tap to attack.
That's something that maybe would be a bit more nicely represented as vigilance somehow.
Yeah, but how do you represent that exactly? Like, do you like show him flexing or something like that? Oh, you didn't attack?
No. But we'll try to eat the chaos one, I think, right?
Yeah, but she has vigilance. So.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine.
It's not my first rodeo, but it might be.
This is it.
Okay, let's gain some life here. Get out of the red zone.
I would keep the cat back. I would block yeah. I would just keep your Sarah Angel out of combat, if possible. Nice.
Let's not reveal that the only thing we drew was the land.
Yep.
Get in.
Bam. Bye, Nikki B. Ooh, treasure chest time. You know,
It's the best time.
Yeah.
Woohoo! That dragon better think twice before he tries messing with you again.
Oh, unlock some decks. That's
Yep.
nice.
So those go directly into your collection, actually, and those will be the first decks you use to play just basic ladder. And if you're playing free to play, those are like the decks you use to grind initially.
Well, that's helpful.
Yeah.
And they give you one of each color too, so you're not tied into any one. That's
Yep.
nice. Claiming.
Pick one.
And now we have to pick an
And you can change
avatar?
it whenever you
Yeah,
want.
you can change in between later, so this isn't a permanent choice, but you know, you need to pick who you identify with.
I like saying no. What can I
Okay,
say?
alright. Teferi's the boy.
And then that's a tutorial.
Yeah,
right?
that's the tutorial.
If you
Cool.
complete
You
it,
need to
you'll
do a
get
little bit more in order to start playing other modes, but that is like the very beginning tutorial and probably where we'll stop for today.
It was pretty fun. I liked it.
Yeah, it's I think a good introduction to the game, and I hope that everyone enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for more content. I know I'll be making some budget standard content and also just playing some limited events on the Dork Den account. So please stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.